Hey, what's up? I'm going to show you how to mint Unstoppable domain for free. I've done a couple already, and I've done some on Ethereum, and these are the free ones that happen on Polygon. Now, if you do it on Ethereum, like this was insanely expensive. Gas fees were high, and I tried for over a month before I finally just bit the bullet and decided to go ahead and pay the high gas fees. And I'm glad I did it for the experience, but this Polygon minting is so much better. So we're going to go through it on Wordy Bull, and it's pretty easy. You get logged into your account, and then you're just going to click on free mint. It's going to give you a notice here that says the fees are via Polygon and covered by Unstoppable, and not all of the apps currently support Polygon name resolution. I don't remember seeing this one before, but I did this several months ago. So let's take a look at this really quick. Currently, you can send currencies and to domains on Polygon using the following wallets, and looks like a decent list. I don't see Coinbase in there, but that's probably fine. Not currently using the Coinbase wallet. Let's see. Kind of surprised they don't list if the browsers can use the Polygon domains. They couldn't before. Maybe they can now. So we'll go ahead and just continue with this. And we're going to use an existing wallet. And actually, before I use that, I need to double check. Give me a moment. All right, so we've confirmed this is the right wallet, which you'll want to check on. And I've got an Authenticator app set up for my Unstoppable domains. Just going to enter the code. I do recommend, if you have an Unstoppable domains account, that you set up the Authenticator app. Now, last time I did this, it took about, I want to say 15 minutes or so to complete the transaction. And that's all you're really waiting on. And I don't know if it's actually fully just completing the transaction or if they put it in some kind of queue, but it wasn't terrible. So what I'll do is I'll keep checking on this, and then, for you, it's going to be instant, but for me, it might be several minutes. So we'll check back. So just a quick note while we're waiting. If you have a .crypto domain, the Chrome, Firefox, Brave, Opera, Edge, and Android, iPhone, and iPhone browsers all work for the .crypto domains. Now, these are all going to have their own specific instructions, which I'll set up some kind of article or video for, but they're waiting, it says here, for all of the secondary or newer domain names, the NFT, DAO, 888, Bitcoin, Coin, Wallet, and X, to be updated to work with Polygon, which actually, I forgot to mention, that would mean Zil is also working. And I might be missing one. Alrighty, so our domain minting has completed, and we can click on this and start editing our wordybull.crypto. Now I'll show you this is cool because this domain came with an NFT, which it's not showing up yet, so I'm not going to select anything here, but you can select your NFT and attach it as a profile image. So I'll do that later, so we can actually use the NFT that came with the domain. So you can use the NFT that came with the domain, which you can see here is this. So it's pretty cool, and it kind of looks a little sad. Oh, that's funny. They all look a little sad, I guess, but maybe they're working animals or something. I don't know. But what I'm going to do now is show you this same. So I'm going to do a booklet called Start Accepting.crypto, and I'm going to print these and hand these out. And I'm actually going to do one of these. So we'll do like Wordy Ox. Yeah, because it just hasn't updated across to have the Wordy Bull. I think since I did that one in this video, I'm going to wait until that one shows up. But we can go ahead and go in here. I mean, it's already minted. So we can start editing things. And, you can add in your crypto addresses to accept crypto payments on, if you sent something to wordybull.crypto. Now, that being said, the list we were looking at previously, these are the only wallets that are going to be able to send to the wordybull.crypto at this time. So I recommend, if you're pasting this domain out there and saying, hey, people use this, you make sure and put some kind of delineation that says, hey, these are Polygon domains minted on Polygon, so that people don't send money to your Polygon domain and it end up, I don't know what would happen. Maybe it just ends up nowhere, which kind of makes me wonder. I have to update that on my different websites. So the next thing you do, I mean, we've minted the domain on Polygon, And like I said, there's a bunch of other stuff we could do. We could add in our cryptocurrency addresses. We can start to fill out our information. So we could add a name, a description, location, public email, private email, so on and so forth. All right, so that is how you mint your domain on Polygon for free. And I highly recommend, if you've got some crypto domains through Unstoppable and you haven't done this yet, I recommend going this path because, again, it is free. Now, I've got some extra steps I need to do to start taking advantage of the profile information and updating contacts and wallets and building a website, but I will make other tutorials and videos and whatnot for those. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.